Where Karan Johar has issued a statement now talking about what was initially talked about as a hotspot at his place. Taking on some sections of media, he says it was an intimate gathering and not a party. My home, not a hotspot of COVID, he goes on to say, saying strict protocol was maintained in my house. And we had a get-together of just about 8 people, and a gathering of that is not a party. The reportage without assessment of facts is, he says, not right. And me and my family, he goes on to say, then have tested negative for COVID, says I got myself tested twice just to be doubly sure. Rohit Khelani joins us for the very latest on this. Rohit, we've been talking about this for a while. You've been saying this, that, there has been a lot of chatter about this is a hotspot or not. Karan Johar coming out and saying exactly that, we can't go about and vilify people in this manner. And this statement, compounded by what we heard from Kareena Kapoor's statement as well, all sort of piecing together what exactly happened that evening. What more can you share with us? Of course, the medical question over here is the fact that are these Omicron, did they travel abroad, and etc.
Right. So now, so many controversies happen, but, we don't hear from Karan Johar every time. Clearly, this was going out of hand and, his house being called a hotspot. He saw that this was going out of control in a section of the media, and nowadays these things fly on Twitter and other social media platforms. He thought it was important to come out and set the record straight and firstly inform everyone that he's negative. It was not a party as it was being reported by some, and also his house cannot be called a hotspot. Also what defines a hotspot? Should the BMC in Mumbai explain when a place or a party or an event is a hotspot, or or can anyone call a place a hotspot? And that becomes a very big thing. And he was obviously getting a lot of calls, so he thought it was important to come out and just set the record straight.
Right. So moving on now, in the entire group, Rohit, that we had discussed, so Karan Johar is negative, so is his family. We know Kareena Kapoor Khan remains positive along with Amrita and Seema Khan as well. Is that a confirmation?
We don't know about Seema Khan, whether she's, because from what I know, Seema is positive as well, and so is Maheep. So these are the 4 people who were positive. But of course, nobody knows where or which. They were at different events and had several engagements, especially in those days, one after another, in the day and for dinner as well. So one can't say where they got it from, but clearly, yes, these 4, and we don't know about the other 4. Also, BMC also today has been titled about it.
All right. So the BMC not speaking about it either. We'll wait for the official word, not falling into just the way everybody else has been going about it. Thanks, Rohit, for joining us with the very latest on this story.